So in this segment, we're going to be talking about a disaster charity being drafted in to rescue lorry drivers stuck in the Brexit queues. Now, people are arguing, just like the MPs for the area, that this is a result of the queues are a result of the holidays and other problems and the EU and stuff like that. When realistically, it's down to Brexit. We've seen these queues all year round, pretty much. You can't blame the GVMS system now, can you? Who are you going to blame? The lorry queues are now so bad. A charity specialising in earthquakes aid and helping war refugees has been drafted in to care for suffering drivers. I mean, oh my god, man. You've got a situation where lorry drivers can't even leave their cabs to go toilet and stuff because there are no toilets. So again, what the hell are you going to do here? Disaster Response agreed a £180,000 6-month contract with the Kent Council to help ease the nightmare for drivers. And £180,000 of Kent taxpayer money. Is that the Brexit you all voted for? The charity is brought in by the council. One pandemic lockdowns had masked the true severity of the hold-ups caused by Brexit, which is true, with up to 50 days of gridlock now expected every year on motorways, leading to over 50 days of gridlock now expected. I mean, it'll be a lot longer than that per year, I can tell you that for free. Depending on how you define gridlock, to be fair, it means truckers stuck for hours on the M20 and M2 without access to toilets, food and drink. And again, what are they supposed to do? At Easter, one angry driver, Vittorio Gisimodi of Steners, Surrey, tweeted Grant Shapp saying, "No lose, nothing. They don't provide you with food or water. Drivers are considered like animals. What about human rights?" And to be fair, he's right though. What are the drivers supposed to do? I can see a lot of the drivers not wanting to do international routes because of this, honestly. The council said it has a duty to provide humanitarian assistance to those in need under certain circumstances. I mean, it should be the government doing this, really. On their website, the React, they specialise in complex emergencies and crises, deploying highly trained response teams in the field. I mean, this isn't a war zone, or I suppose you could say it's a natural disaster. The humans in Great Britain electing Tories, that is a bit of a natural disaster. But it's just madness. These are people helping out in Eastern Europe with the refugee crisis. That's what this kind of charity are meant to be doing. React also came to the aid of hurricane victims in Mozambique and the Bahamas. In the rare times traffic is held so long, the occupant needs additional food and water. That's why the charity are going to step in. I mean, come on, man. The Road Haulage Association said, "How will it work? We have seen lengthy queues, but traffic has continued to move, albeit very slowly." And that's a problem where if traffic's moving, albeit slowly, how are they supposed to get the aid to the drivers? It can be dangerous if the charity intends to approach drivers in their cabs, because drivers are very wary of people approaching them, for example. For this reason, it isn't possible even to erect temporary toilets on the hard shoulder. Drivers can't get out of their cabs because it causes more of a traffic backup, so I don't know what they're going to do. Plans in place for delivering aid to drivers caught in significant disruption where it's safe and practical to do so. Again, I don't know how they're going to give the food and stuff to the drivers, honestly. To do this, we routinely work with organisations experienced at working in emergency situations and on live motorways, including South East 4x4, British Red Cross, Kent Search and Rescue and the Coast Guard, and most recently React. So what essentially you've got is charities being drafted in, paid by taxpayers to help drivers out, because the Brexit lorry queues are so long that drivers essentially at risk of just suffering in those their cabs, essentially. They can't go to the toilet, there's no food. I mean, they have a limited amount of food they can have, and they can't even carry certain kinds of sandwiches anyways because they have to ditch them when they get to the EU, because welcome to the Brexit. So I don't even know what happens at this point. I mean, £180,000 a year for a 6-month contract. Do we just keep them on, every year to help out with the drivers? Because, January, February, you maybe can get away with, but even then, at the start of the year, we saw very long queues. I mean, the only thing that the government can really hope for is trade, exports die off that much that they won't be needed. But the thing is, we still import a lot of stuff. So lorries will still need to come in and out of the UK. So what even happens at that point? This is just wild to me. But anyways, look, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Support the channel on Patreon if you can. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.